Hi subscribers, how are you guys doing? Hey, this video is a response video to one of my commenters or subscribers that commented by the name of KPKP. I just be saying these names because they're so cool, but I don't know what they mean, but they're so cool. They're so different. But anyways, what KPKP said was, they said, could I make a video on explaining the narcissists, how they're always talking about like they're the chosen ones? KP, that was a good one. You ain't never lied. And it was so funny because when I was reading this, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I say, oh my gosh, I have so seen this happen. Several occasions. They want to be so, like, they're so evil and they're so mad that they're not sanctified, okay? They're so mad that they're so far away from God. And God, please, I'm just trying to make sure I'm saying the right thing. But I know that's not of you and that's not of your works. See, I'm so God-fearing, I have to address it right there on site. Like, you get what I'm saying? I have to address it right then and there. I can't even, like, wait till after my video and speak to God through a prayer. I have to say it right then and there. Let me tell you guys something. They know that they're the furthest thing away from real, true Christians. So you'll catch them, they'll try to overemphasize something. Yep, and I am such and such, and Bishop such and such, and I'm a healer, and and I'll be like, let me tell you guys something. Like, seriously, no matter how much you guys don't want to face the facts, you're with your father, Satan. Okay, you're with Satan. Okay, you signed the contract to be on his side, and that's just whose team you are. Okay, they be so upset. So you'll catch them saying, oh, I'm sister such and such, or I'm evangelist such and such, or I'm prophetess such and such. And ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, you'll even catch some of them in congregations preaching, touching people, tongues, laying hands on people. That's why, like, look, real talk. And I'm telling you, I be seeing this shit. I think I put it in a video previously before. You guys be aware of, because now I see at first I thought that when God was saying in the Bible, like, false prophets and teachers, and I thought that he was saying, like, there's Christians that backslide in the church, like, basically meaning like they're not 100% following the Bible the way they're supposed to. These are the false prophets and he really meant there is real people that strongly don't believe in God, that will go to a church and will fool the congregation that they believe in God. They feel that they are the chosen ones, and the only reason why they say this is because they want to feel that title. They wish they could feel that title, but they're not. They're furthest staying away from it. But this is who God was talking about. He was literally talking about narcissists, ladies and gentlemen. He was talking about satanic people. These are the satanic people. If you're not a narcissist, I'm just gonna keep it real. I feel like you closer to God. Like, you have like a better opportunity of getting into heaven. That's just the way I feel. If you're not a narcissist, you know what I'm saying? You might not be 100% perfect. But if you're not a narcissist, anything that's not a narcissist, I feel like those are more likely to be like God's chosen people. Seriously. I believe like there's two sides, and narcissists, like, and you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something else I noticed about them. If you're cornered by two narcissists, right? You in the environment, it's just you and it's them two. If you pay attention to them, it'll seem like they'll be making like signals towards each other, like eye contact and eye movements, like they in on some shit that you don't understand. Like they're in on some shit, like a plotting or something. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I'm talking about seriously. There's been times I've had conversation with two narcissists, and it's like they know that they're narcissists. Like, yo, it'd be so crazy. Like, they'll be talking, but I don't know if it's just the evil energy coming together or what. Or do they consciously know that we have an empath right here? It could be both. Let's just keep it like that. But I don't watch the way they like real deal will be talking, but it's almost like they talking like slick, like talking between, like throwing eye contact at each other and different things and looking back at you like you ain't catching the stuff that they're doing and doing that stuff. I'm telling you, for real though, real talk, I be experiencing this shit. But yeah, that's the reason why they do that. That's the reason why they're like, oh, and I'm such and such to great, and oh, I'm such and such this. They love to hide in the church and act like they're this, but they're not that. And ladies and gentlemen, they really know they're not that. That's why I'm telling you guys, y'all gotta open y'all eyes for real, for real. I'm not lying. I'm not playing with you guys. This some real shit. These people really go to church not believing in God, not caring anything about God, not caring anything about the gospel, and literally go and call themselves bishop such and such, preachers, where they manipulated themselves to get up in these positions and call themselves preacher such and such and call themselves this and that such and such. You got to be careful, please, ladies and gentlemen, because the thing about it is they'll be up like preaching in the congregation, and that's not of God. It's so scary. It's the demons trying to hide in the church homes. That's why I'm telling you guys, you have to have church in your heart before you have it anywhere else. Because places, it's like places don't mean anything anymore. The demons are running up in the church, like, and these narcissists don't believe in God. I'm telling you, I don't care who they is. I don't care if it was your auntie. I don't care if it was your uncle. They don't believe in God. I'm telling you, they don't. They play like it. They pretend. They purposely pretend to believe in God. They don't. They are of the devil. I'm telling you guys, they're of the devil. And you know what else I noticed with narcissists too? They'll own up to there's evil in the world. Seriously. Like, I'll never forget talking, and I was like, it's just people are so evil. And they'll shake their head like, yeah, people is just evil. People are just evil. And I'm like, it's a confirmation to basically let me know your mind ain't fooling you. Evil is really here. It's really evil. See, that's why you have to be careful of listening and talking to people that be atheists and all that stuff. They'll be sitting up there talking about something. Oh, yeah, I don't believe in God. I just believe in the Big Bang and all these theories and all these speculations and stuff like this. But then when you get narcissists, what explains them, ladies and gentlemen? What explains them? It's like having a whole nother freaking species or a whole nother, somebody called him a cyborg. I was like, if they didn't hit the nail on the head, like some Terminators, like something different, but they're in human form. Telling you guys, like, for real, this is real talk, And I screamed, like, my thing about it is, I'm screaming to the mountains to let y'all know that we know something ain't right. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm able to get on this. Thank God that I'm able to get on this platform, because for a long time, I'm like, damn, am I the only one that's realizing this is like this? But now that I got this platform, I'm able to reach out to so many people that they're giving me feedback saying, no, your mind ain't. You're 100% correct, which I knew I was correct. Anyway, I wasn't going to listen to them. But they're able to come back and tell me, look, we're experiencing the same thing. It's easier for you to connect with people. See, when you're local and you got all these narcissists throughout your city, your family narcissists, date friends, family narcissists, it's hard for you to get a clear understanding that there is people out there that is experiencing the same thing that you're experiencing. You see what I'm saying? That's why I love this YouTube channel, because this is like a meeting ground for everybody. It's like 100,000 airplanes out there, but this is like the airport. You know what I'm saying? It's like my empaths get to check in. So we you know what I'm saying? Here you get to check in and you know that, okay, I'm on a real legit channel. This is a real legit person. These are real legit empaths. But like I told you guys, be careful too in the comments, because some of them are narcissists. A lot of them are narcissists. I'm not saying like, it's more narcissists than it is empaths. I believe that it's more empaths than, but there are a few of them are narcissists and they're blending in. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do. They're like chameleons. They automatically adjust to whatever is going on in the present moment. You see what I'm saying? That's the reason why these people can't be themselves. When they get around you, and I tell you guys that, when they get around you, they literally mimic how you are. They take all that to the new supply. Once the relationship is over, they take all of that. They be acting like you, the way you used to sit, the way you used to walk, talk, what clothes you used to buy. They doing all of that. They hijack your they tried to hijack your characteristics and put it onto themselves. But they're so pissed off and they're so upset because they can never be that. You see what I'm saying? It's like they're permanently damaged, like they're permanently of the devil, permanently of Satan. They have a task, and their task is to take down, but they know they're going to hell. I wouldn't be surprised if the narcissists are literally full demons that have came out of the pits of hell. Satan gave them a task to come on the earth and try to destroy people. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be surprised. And let me tell y'all something. Ever since I've been doing these videos, I was doing these videos and stuff. Next thing you know, one night I go to work. Let me tell y'all something. It was like really eerie because it just felt like people was plotting against me, right? You know, all that sideways talking and stuff I tell y'all people be doing. So tell me why all of a sudden, finally, it led up to one of the coworkers coming up to me and asking me a question. But as soon as they got up to my face, it was like this. It was like, they asked me a question, I gave them an answer, then it was like, even as I was talking, they were looking like, and you know what I got from that look, ladies and gentlemen? I got from that look that the devil was like pissed off, like who the hell do you think you are to make those narcissist videos and to show everybody, try to like, it was like crazy. It was crazy. It was as if he was pissed off and there was nothing he could do though. That's what I got. I got that I was protected by God and there was nothing he could do to me. But he was upset. He was like that narcissistic smirk, that same narcissistic smirk. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. These narcissists, you know how we always talk about like, you know, narcs and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. The devil, I read an article and I posted it in my community post. Satan himself was a narcissist. See, that evil grew inside him and he wanted to take over heaven, but God wasn't having it. Who the hell did the devil think he was? You see what I'm saying? That's why you see all these narcissistic people, because a lot of these characteristics that you see that are in the narcissist is exactly how Satan acts. That's why I tell you guys, let me tell y'all something. Fight for y'all salvation. It's not worth going to hell. Because could you imagine being in hell with these kind of personality types? And there is nothing you can do about it, you know? Because those characteristics and those personality types, they show you how Satan is. Even though we haven't seen him in like the physical form, it shows you how he is, his mannerisms, how he acts. The same way the narcissists are is the same way the devil is himself. Satan does the same smirks. Satan does the same triangulation and manipulation. He do the same thing. And I'm going to tell you guys something else. Remember that book I told y'all that I read by Brian Melvin, A Place Unknown or something like that, where he went into hell. He experienced it. He had a near-death experience and he experienced hell. But remember what I told you guys happened. Remember how I told you guys that he said that the demons in hell would tell him, you see the way God is they would basically blame shift. The same thing that the narcissists are doing here on earth. They would say, you see the way God is punishing these souls, you see the way God, how could a loving, caring God punish these souls? But what the demons would do is they would provoke the souls to sin, provoke the people to sin and go to hell. God has to be, he's a just God. He has to punish sin. And then when they get to sin, they'll point the fingers at God and say, you see, how could a loving, caring God send you here? And make it seem like it's all God's fault. You see, the same shit that they're doing here on earth is the same thing that they're doing down there. You see what I'm saying? That's why, like, you have to be careful. You know, it's full of narcissists. Satan is the biggest narcissist ever. I'll see you guys in more videos. Y'all have a wonderful day.